Never endorsed a product. Do you realize that? Think about that. He didn't because he didn't want to endorse something he didn't believe in. He helped to create his own line of automotive aftermarket cleaning products because he couldn't find something that lived up to his rigid standards, and he came up with the best. The best. This is the Worx 20V Cordless Trimmer with accessories. We're at a price of under 90 bucks. Nowadays, if cordless drills are powerful enough to drill through steel and concrete, you can rely on a battery-operated tool without a cord to get your trimming done. And Worx has constantly re-engineered their products to make them better and better and better. This is their newest and latest and greatest version. I get to introduce you to Susan Butterworth.
Hello, Dano.
How are you?
Hello.
Did you get a chance to meet Jay?
I saw him and I was like, gah, gah.
He's such a nice guy.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks adorable.
You know what? He really is nice.
Yeah, really nice.
If I ever get to be famous, I plan on being a jerk.
Do you?
It'd be fun.
Let's be nice.
Now wait,
nice?
let me grab my safety glasses.
Get your safety glasses while I do a little trimming.
Worx is an engineering firm. Let's get that out of the way.
Yes.
And their original designs were created with the understanding that more and more women were doing lawn and garden work. They weren't waiting for the hubby to get home. You don't need, a guy in your life to make your yard look good.
Right.
So they made them lightweight, easy to use, really powerful, etc. And all those thought processes were the things that the guys were going, wait a minute, that's exactly what I want.
Right. Why do I have to hold on to a super heavy edger trimmer and bump the line and do all that bad stuff? Look at this. I'm going to edge, but I'm going to do it with wheels.
So like, it's a string trimmer.
Yes.
It's an edger. It's also what we call a mini mower.
Exactly.
For areas like, around the play set, picnic tables, etc.
The ping pong table. The outdoor the picnic table.
Ping pong, picnic, same thing.
Now, look how gorgeous I just framed this, and you and I always talk about that. That is what makes a yard look amazing.
Yep.
Here's the undone part. You wouldn't go to an art museum and see paintings without a frame.
Agreed.
So why not frame your yard and give it that absolute gorgeous professional touch? Now look at that. I was able to just come in and with wheels, I didn't have to pick it up. Now it only weighs 5.3 pounds.
That's a little more than a half a gallon of milk. That's it.
But look how easy and effortless that was. And watch, if I want to switch back to trimming, all I do is twist it with my hand and lock it back up.
That's it.
Then I put it on the ground and use my foot to sort of bring it down.
Yep.
And then I'm back in trimming mode.
Well,
and this time of year, Dan, I'm so sorry for interrupting you, but I have almost 2 acres of grass. I don't mow part of it, but instead of bringing my tractor out, I got little tufts growing up everywhere.
Right.
I just take this out and I'm like done with the tufts in 2 seconds and everything looks even and great.
Out here, and I know it's probably the same in most areas of the country, but it was a weird winter. It was longer than normal. And so we're just now starting to get our grass coming in. We had 2 80-degree days and my grass went crazy in 2 days.
Yes.
So it's time to do your trimming, do your edging.
Yes.
It's what defines your property. This is the newest version for 2018. You're going to get 2 of the batteries.
2 of the batteries.
So you've got, and by the way, my first thought with cordless was, okay, it's going to run for 4.5 minutes.
Right.
No, they did a test. There's a videotape. We sent a guy out to a high school football field.
Oh, this is amazing.
To a track.
He edged the inside of that track, Dan.
All the way around.
1/4 of an acre on one battery.
On one battery. And you're getting 2. So you've got more runtime than most of you will ever need. You get not only the lines of spool, but you also get, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Now listen, you're not going to go through spools very quickly, but the fact that this resides right there on the machine means I don't have to run all the way back to the garage if I do run out of line.
Right, and you never have to bump the line. You just turn it on and it automatically does it. Let me show you the power though, because you think battery, maybe it won't be powerful. Watch this as I just power through and decimate.
She's mad at that bush.
I don't. If you could come down, I just chopped it more than in half. You see a little bit of green coming out. The green wants to come out, but you don't want to leave that dead stuff. But it's like needles. Wow. Yeah, Dan is scared of me now.
Well, you always seem to have such self-control up until just a few seconds ago.
I seem like a nice person, exactly. But let me show you again. the edging, because you just go back and forth between trimming, edging, and mowing. It's so easy.
Without any tools to adjust, you just literally flip a little lever and twist the handle, and now
twist
you've
the
got
handle,
the perfect
and I'm
edging.
just rolling along, Dan. I just edged that. I rolled it. I didn't have to keep it up off the ground. But you know, here's another thing. We talked about power. We talked about edging, trimming, mowing.
Right.
Here's a really cool function that we have.
Oh,
you
the
get
flower
your,
garden.
Yeah, you get your gorgeous flowers from Roberta's or Cottage Farms, and then honey goes out, or you go out by mistake, and you cut your flowers down. Here's your flower guard. You pull this out, you're never gonna use this as your guide. You're never gonna cut a flower again.
The string is never going to get
perfect
to that. So you use that as your visual because, quite frankly, it's spinning at such a high RPM, you can't see the line.
You cannot see the line.
It's almost like the prop of an airplane. You don't really quite see it.
Exactly. So
yeah, go ahead.
First, Dan, I'm going to cut flowers down to show you how easy it is
let them
to cut
live.
Oh, darn it. You know, you waited so long.
Those,
they're gone.
Those anger management classes are not,
I know I need to enroll.
Not really helping.
So now I'm going to come in here, and now I can trim, but I never will cut the flowers
right
down
up to the edge.
because I'm going to use that guide. And I'm never going to ruin my Cottage Farms, because those are your pride and joy all summer long.
Well, they were.
They were. But here's that double helix line, Dan. And when we cut the grass, we never have browning, we only have greening.
And why is that? Let's talk about that.
It's really the shape of the line. It gives it like a razor-like cut.
It's precision.
It's not chopping or tearing. It's precision cutting. And
that's the auto feed. That's
yes,
my favorite feature on this thing. Because it's from Worx, I expect it to be powerful, I expect it to have long run time, and I expect it to cut well. It does. But you're not bumping it on the concrete or on the cement.
Right, you had to do this before
now
to advance
it
the line.
auto feeds, it knows
Every
when
time.
you're running out.
Yep.
If you need to feed even more line, there's a little button that you can push as well.
Exactly, so actually I'll just come over here so you can see. So this again, I'm just gonna cut right through it. Look at the power that there's that anger management again, but look at that power that I can just cut through. I mean,
it's a beast.
It's a beast. It weighs 5.3 pounds. It does 3 different things: edging, trimming, and mowing.
Okay.
It's got the 2 batteries. This is what you're gonna pull out on a weekly basis and use. You're gonna edge with it. You're gonna trim with it. You're gonna mow those crazy spots that come up like a bad haircut. And you're gonna do it effortlessly.
What are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me for? All right, here's one last thing. This configuration is not available at your local hardware stores or your box centers. It was put together by the Worx engineering firm just for QVC audience members. We started with only 2,160 of them. We're under 90 bucks. Give it a shot. I think you'll be impressed.
Oh, you are going to want to use it every single weekend. Trimming, edging. And if you have a small yard, God, this is just amazing. Just bring it out and get her done.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
It's Mrs. Butterworth. It really is. Susan Butterworth.
Happy Sunday to you.
Does
Thank
your family
you.
make any kind of syrup?